Bienvenidos a Carolina Ahora. Soy Aaliyah Mitchell.
Y yo soy Miguel Rodríguez.
Let's begin with immigration. A federal judge has now delayed the Trump administration's plan to end temporary protected status, or TPS, for over 600,000 Venezuelans. The Secretary of Homeland Security said the temporary legal status would expire next week. This ruling means hundreds of thousands will be allowed to remain in the United States for now. The judge ruled that ending TPS, which is granted to some migrants from countries deemed unsafe, would cause irreparable harm, disrupting families, livelihoods, and public health while costing the U.S. billions of dollars. The Trump administration has 1 week to file a notice of an appeal against the ruling. Miguel has updates on Trump's deportation plan.
Así es, Alía. Un juez federal en Boston bloqueó una reciente política de deportación de la administración Trump, que según grupos defensores de los derechos de los inmigrantes ponía en riesgo a miles de personas. De acuerdo con la Corte, este fallo impide que los inmigrantes deportados sean enviados a un país tercero en los cuales no tienen ningún tipo de conexión. El juez Brian Murphy emitió el viernes una orden de restricción temporal. De acuerdo con la Corte, se bloquearían las deportaciones de migrantes a terceros países sin el debido proceso. Pero solo 2 días después, la administración Trump deportó a 17 personas a El Salvador, de acuerdo con el Departamento de Estado, generando preguntas sobre si la orden fue violada o no. El Departamento de Estado afirma que estas personas eran criminales violentos, pero defensores argumentan que no hay pruebas de esto. La orden judicial permanece en vigencia hasta el 10 de abril, pero persisten las dudas sobre si la administración desobedeció el fallo o no. Hasta el momento, ICE no ha comentado.
We reached out to university officials to find out if the chancellor has had any meetings with ICE. The university said he has not met with ICE. Meanwhile, immigrant advocates here are continuing to host Know Your Rights sessions. This week, Students United for Immigrant Equality, or SUI, and El Pueblo guided participants through real-life scenarios and explained immigration laws. Organizers say they want to empower immigrants and allies with the knowledge of what to do if confronted by ICE. SUI coordinator Paula Lopez Cervantes says students don't feel safe on campus and need unity now more than ever.
Even if you are a U.S. citizen, it's important to be an advocate for those who can't advocate for themselves, whether they be family, friends, neighbors. We're stronger as a community.
En economía, esta semana, el presidente Trump impone aranceles del 10% a todas las importaciones en Estados Unidos. También creó impuestos adicionales a 60 países que, según él, han tratado injustamente a los Estados Unidos. La Casa Blanca dice que esto busca corregir los desequilibrios comerciales y eliminar las barreras para las empresas estadounidenses. Los aranceles incluyen un impuesto del 34% a los productos chinos, 20% a las importaciones de la Unión Europea y diversas tarifas a otros países. La administración asegura y argumenta que esto impulsará la manufactura en el país, pero críticos advierten que podría aumentar los precios y provocar represalias de socios comerciales. Los aranceles del 10% de Trump entrarán en efecto a las 10 a.m. del sábado y el resto estarán programados para entrar en efecto el 9 de abril. Moving on to Carolina News, let's hear from Ana about some sport updates.
Gracias, Miguel. Buenos días. Ahora que el baloncesto ha terminado, el único equipo en acción de playoffs ahora es el programa de gimnasia. UNC Gymnastics is competing in the NCAA Regionals in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, tomorrow at 2 p.m. in a quad meet, with a chance to advance to the NCAA Regional Final if the team can notch a score that puts them in the top 2 in their session. They're coming off their best meet yet under head coach Dana Durante at the ACC Championships, finishing in third with a 197.225, which is just the 5th score of 197 or better in program history. If Lolly Dekanoitsa can have another strong meet like she did 2 weeks ago, finishing with her first career 10 and earning her a spot on the 2025 regular season All-America list from the Women's Collegiate Gymnastics Association, well, the Tar Heels have a chance to best 197 again. And another team that needs to keep their eyes on the prize is the Diamond Heels, who are ranked 19th in the nation. On Tuesday night, the pitching staff made history, throwing the first no-hitter for UNC since 1999. And the Tar Heels have been a little inconsistent lately, but still hold a 22-7 record midway through the regular season. as they face their rival Duke tonight at home as the first of 3-game series. If the Tar Heels can show up with a consistent hitting throughout their lineup and can pull out a series victory, they might be able to move up more in the rankings. Aaliyah, I know I'll be showing up to the rivalry game tonight at the Bosch. Will you?
Absolutely. I am super excited. Thank you so much, Anna. Now we are back with another Pruébalo segment. And this week we are getting to experience a taste of Mexico, but a little closer to home. Pan mexicano, pan dulce, postres y más. La Panadería y Pastelería in Carborough is the place to get all of your favorite Mexican desserts and bread. This week, Kaya Johnson and Alfonso Alcalá went to taste some of the amazing foods, and we have Alfonso here to tell us a little about it.
Yeah, it was great. La Panadería Yasmin opened 15 years ago and continues to be a pillar of the Hispanic community in the Triangle with 2 locations in Carborough and Durham. When you walk in, the smell of fresh pan dulce fills the air and customers are filling up their trays with the delicious items. Some popular items you will see at the bakery are conchas, churros, y orejas. Kai and I got to try some of these items, so let's take a look.
Hola, soy Kaya.
Y soy Alfonso y aquí estamos afuera de la panadería y pastelería Yasmin, probando una rica concha.
There you go. Cheers. Wow, that's amazing. That's really good. If you're in the Triangle area, I highly recommend coming out to Carborough or Durham, North Carolina, where they have 2 locations, and trying all of their baked goods. They're phenomenal.
Wow, thank you so much, guys. It looks so good. Desde conchas ricas hasta que rico. Miguel está aquí con un invitado increíble y nos va a mover de la comida al baile.
I'm thrilled to have Elena, one of the co-managers for Que Rico. Thank you for joining us today. We're so excited to have you here. Let's start with, for those who are not familiar with Que Rico, can you tell us about the group, what you guys are all about?
Of course. Well, first of all, thank you so much for allowing me to be on your show. So Que Rico is a completely student-run Latin dance team. We specialize in salsa, bachata, merengue, and a little bit of reggaeton. We have auditions every fall and spring, and we welcome absolutely everyone. Like, you do not have to have dance experience, you do not have to be of any ethnicity or any race, and we have 0 gender requirements. So really, Que Rico is for everyone and anyone. We welcome everyone in auditions in the spring and the fall. And yeah, we typically do performances. We also host workshops for people. And yeah, we really have a good time. I really find it as a way to kind of relax and take a break off of school and find a way to express myself through dance.
Yeah, I've heard so many wonderful things. I have so many friends who are either taking part in your events or are part of Que Rico, so I've seen the work you guys are doing. It's honestly amazing.
Great.
I know you guys have an exciting event coming up. I think it's called Rhythms of the World. What can you tell us about that? What can the audience expect?
Yeah, of course. So every year we have a showcase, and this year the theme is a flight around the world. So we called it Rhythms of the World, and essentially each performance is going to take the audience to a new destination. When you enter, you'll get like a program, which is going to look like a passport. You'll get it stamped, and you'll be seated, and you'll be in a metaphorical flight. And so each performance is going to be taking you to a new country or a region. And we have almost every continent represented. We have South Korea, Brazil, East and West African countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Tanzania. We have India, North and South India. We have the Caribbean, which is what Que Rico is going to represent, Cuba, the Dominican Republic. We even have Native American groups that are going to come and represent some First Nations, which I feel like go a lot up unrepresented when we talk about globalization and global activities. So.
I think this is such a wonderful event. Oh my God, I'm excited now. I definitely want to go. But tell us, if we want to go, when and where can we get tickets? When is the event happening? Tell us about that too.
Absolutely. So it's going to be this Sunday at 5 p.m. in the Student Great Hall, the Student Union Great Hall. Again, Sunday, 5 p.m. You can get tickets by scanning the QR code on the screen or by going to the Carolina Union official ticket performances. You can find us. It's called Rhythms of the World or Que Rico Rhythms of the World.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I hope everybody was able to catch up with that QR code. If not, they can just go online. And yeah, before we wrap up, is there anything else you would like to tell people of why they should go to the show this Sunday?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I think Que Rico is really a passionate dance team. We have extremely funny MCs. I think everyone's going to be thoroughly entertained. And this really is an opportunity for people to kind of remember that we are actually way more united than we think we are. If there's one thing that we all have in common, it's that we have arts, culture, and dance. So thank you.
That's wonderful. Well, Elena, once again, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And yeah, that's all we have.
Thank you.
That is so exciting. I can't wait to go. Gracias por ver a Carolina Ahora. Asegúrate de seguir nuestro Instagram en Carolina Ahora UNC.
Y sintoniza el próximo jueves para ver otro programa. Yeah, we did that.